Hey guys, back again with the new review for Doctor Who episode 4, Knock Knock. So then, I think for this episode is pretty interesting. So basically from I kind of thought for the beginning of it, Bill moving in with her friend or just going all over looking for places. Those houses the real estate agent guys showed them, pretty small for 6 people. Or run down. But I guess they were on a budget, since they're still students. Except for Bill, kind of, unless you count her tutoring from the doctor. So, I kind of thought there would have been more questions regarding why he would just walk up to them and ask if they're looking for a place to live. When the landlord asked him. We never did really get his name, though, did we? So, guess he's just the landlord. So anyway, so I guess it might have not been so suspicious since they would have thought he just saw them walking out of a real estate agency talking about that kind of thing. So I guess it kind of made sense. But anyway, so the doctor helping Bill move. I guess that's pretty much an easy way to move boxes. Just put them where the target's gonna materialize, already inside, ready to be moved. Well, I kind of find it a bit funny when Bill asked the doctor if he sleeps in the TARDIS. So, because I guess the doctor did have to sleep somewhere. Then there are rooms in the TARDIS, so I always assumed he slept in the TARDIS, but we never do know for sure. Well, he says I kind of found it a bit confusing when he said he needs to. Well, I just might not have understood it clearly, because I kind of thought he said he needs to. And why would he need to? Why would he have to sleep in a TARDIS and not anywhere else? Well, anyway, whatever the reason is, he still sleeps in the TARDIS when he does sleep, which is pretty rare. Well, which would be pretty rare, seeing as the doctor doesn't really stick around in one place for very long. Oh, when the doctor mentioned regeneration during all that stuff, and Bill just asked what's regeneration, the doctor would tell her another time, I guess. So yeah, when he was saying he needs to, especially after regenerating and he had a big lunch. Well, I wonder if Bill will learn about regeneration in this series. I guess he will at some point, since the doctor's regenerating this series, though not till the Christmas special. But judging by the trailer, he's going to regenerate pretty early. Though I don't think he's going to become the 13th. I don't think he's going to become the 13th Doctor until Christmas. Though So he may regenerate like he did back when he was back with the 10th Doctor, when he regenerated and siphoned the energy off into his hand. So whatever the reason is, I'm pretty sure Bill will learn about regeneration in some way or another. Every companion does learn about regeneration at some point. In the new series, I mean, in modern Who, not classic Who. I'm not really sure about classic Who. I don't really know if all companions know about it or not. So anyway, going a little further into the story. So Bill and her friends. Yeah. So those beetles absorbing or eating, whatever you want to call it, eating Bill's friends. When it started with the first guy getting absorbed into the house, I thought, oh no, she's gonna lose all her friends, and because they're all gonna get eaten. Yeah, and later, later, with all the creaks and stuff going on. I heard this was supposed to be kind of sensual. I don't really know the right word for it, but a specific sensual experience, whatever you want to call it, where you listen to it in surround sound, you can hear all the creaks, cracks, steppings, things like that. But I just forgot to. So anyway, kind of find it a bit creepy with all that stuff going around. I personally kind of find it a bit creepy whenever I hear stuff stuff like that in the night. Yeah. So, those beetles, I think the doctor called them the Dryad. It's unclear I think it's still unclear if they're alien or if they're from Earth. Well, whatever they are, or I mean wherever they came from, still pretty dangerous. And seeing what they did to the first guy who got eaten, he was stuck in the wall. So I guess the music kind of saved his life, or kind of. It kind of disrupted them from the beetles from completely absorbing him. So going to the landlord. So I understand that the actor who played the landlord and Peter Capaldi once worked together a while back, and people were excited that they were in this episode together. But I don't really know where they worked together from. So to me, he was just the landlord. But I guess to everyone else out there, maybe you, but I guess you know him as someone else. Well, I'm curious about how the landlord got from place to place so quickly. Because when Bill's friend went to ask him about the laundry machine, he didn't really, well, he wasn't really there anymore. He was just gone. And when he appears around the house without making any noise, he's human, but he's an ordinary human. But I don't understand how he moves around so fast. Oh, and the doctor asking him about the Prime Minister, who the Prime Minister was. I guess it was a little test of the doctor to see how much he knew about the outside world. Oh, and I kind of liked the little throwback when one of the prime ministers he stated was Harriet Jones, as many of you may remember. So I guess the landlord doesn't really leave the house or go very far from the grounds of it. Guess the only time he really leaves is when he goes out to look for people to be absorbed. You know, when it was just down to Bill and her friend, and the doctor and Bill's other friend, don't really know their names that well. Yeah, I kept thinking, and then there were four. And so the tower. So when Bill and her friend got into the tower, I knew there was a wood creature in the tower. Though even from seeing the trailer, I knew she wasn't going to be a bad guy. And I was right. But before that, going back a bit, so the Beatles, the Dryads. So I heard people said they're kind of like interdimensional Beatles, kind of like that, or something. So they combine with the wood on an interstellar level. So I kept thinking it was the wood creature who was connected to the house, and everything wood. So, but I guess I was wrong because it was a Dryad, and doing all the things in the wood. So I guess that explains why they responded to knocking. So I don't understand why they knocked back, because the doctor did. And that happened. And I kind of knew that the doctor knew there was something in the wood when he put his hand up against the wall, and he kind of felt something going around in it. And going back again, so the doctor so Bill told her friends about the doctor. Well, I guess he didn't tell him too much about the doctor, because he kept saying sorry. Okay, so Bill told her friends about the doctor, but she didn't want the doctor to meet her friends. A little odd about that, but I guess because before that, Bill said this was a part of her life that he wasn't in. So I guess she just wanted some normal stuff after her whole adventures before that. So, and the doctor just insisting to go in, and showing up in the house. Yeah, I guess he didn't quite buy it was just an ordinary house. Because the doctor does know better than to just think that anything is normal. When they're hearing all that stuff going around and hearing something near the kitchen, I kept thinking, doctor, is that you? Please be the doctor. And I was right. So anyway, fast forwarding a bit, seeing the picture of what the landlord claimed to be his mother, and I mean his daughter, I could pretty much tell that was a wood creature. And when after the guy who the doctor was traveling with, and when they ran into the landlord, I guess, and it seems there had been another group, and the doctor just asking the landlord if he remembered them. And I kind of like that, but after the guy was absorbed, who was with the doctor, and the landlord turning the dryad on the doctor. Him just saying that his advanced age, he's old of his advanced age, he'd have less energy to give, but the dryad would take what they can get. But I kind of just thought when he said that I just thought that I just thought once the landlord said that, old that's fair, less energy, never. And advanced age, sort of, but for the doctor, nothing's really an advanced age for him. Oh yeah, and those secret passages and lifts that Bill and the doctor found, I guess the landlord installed them over the years to get from place to place. I guess it might have been how he moved around. So when Bill and her friend found Eliza, the landlord's so-called daughter, it kind of seems like she was in pain, cause being wood must be uncomfortable. Oh, and the whole thing when Bill and her friend were pointing out that whole bug on her face, dryad. I guess she didn't mind since they were keeping her alive. But even so, when her friend tried to squash it, I could kind of tell that wasn't going to work. If I wasn't sure, since her foot is in wood, so I wondered how it could move through her. And seeing how the doctor was helping Eliza realize who she was, seeing as her memories kind of seemed to fade away, even though her body remains, kind of. And I guess the landlord tried to ease her by telling her that he was her father. So the doctor's explanation, I guess he does need a companion to help him see the things that he does miss every now and then. Because Bill pointing out that why would he give her bugs, look for bugs. So helping the doctor come to the new explanation that that the landlord was her father, not her father, I meant her son, sorry, and not her father. So helping Eliza realize she was the landlord's mother, not his daughter. The doctor did say he would help Eliza, but not in the way I guess the landlord was expecting. And training the dryad to obey him, clever. But I guess it took him a while to learn how to do it. So I wonder why the dryad did it to Eliza anyway, and eat others. I guess the landlord trained them to do that, but anyway. So for everyone that she absorbs, she lives while they are just absorbed, and they give her energy to survive. So so the landlord can't. Pretty interesting how the landlord can just use a tuning fork to control them. But anyway, where was I going with this? Alright. So, Eliza trying to calm her son down, to tell him that it was their time. I guess the landlord just didn't want to let go. And when the landlord said doing anything to protect someone he loves, I guess the doctor does know how that feels. So there might be more to that. So then, Eliza controlling the dryads, I figured he might be able to, wasn't sure. And using it, and I guess she had to stop her son for his own good. Because having the dryad absorb them, and using whatever energy she had left to restore her friends, I was glad they came back, because I thought it would be really sad if Bill lost all her friends to the dryad. So the doctor telling them then think he said to go back to the agency to find a home. And I guess that's there, since the house did crumble to the ground without Eliza and the landlord. So in the end, Bill and her friends all live. That's nice. Too bad about Eliza and the landlord, though. But I guess that was inevitable. So getting into more interesting topic, we got another clue to the vault. I think it's a clue anyway. So then, the doctor and Nardole trying looking into the vault to make sure whoever's inside doesn't get out. So, and then the piano playing from the inside. I guess the piano kind of fit with the episode, because it involved high-pitched noises. I guess the piano was kind of high-pitched. But anyway, when I said that the doctor when the doctor knew how that felt, and there might be more to that, that he might be protecting someone inside the vault, not guarding them. Though judging how Nardole reacted, it sounded like they were supposed to guard whoever was in the vault because they were dangerous. And I've heard some people saying that the 13th Doctor might be inside the vault, but I don't really believe that, because why would the Doctor lock himself or herself inside the vault? Depending on who the next Doctor is. Because that wouldn't make any sense. Why would he need to be locked in the vault? Or you know what I mean, the 13th Doctor. So then I thought, because I've already been thinking that it's Missy inside the vault. Because who does the Doctor want to protect? Not already protect. Who does the Doctor care about? Or who does the Doctor care about, but he doesn't want them to hurt anyone? That they would be so dangerous they need to be locked up, like by the Doctor himself. And I'm pretty sure it's Missy in there, because the Doctor does care for Missy, because they are old friends, but he knows she's dangerous. So I'm pretty sure it's Missy. Oh, and especially when the Doctor said, when the piano stopped and the Doctor was talking to whoever was in there. He said he had a new story, asking if he could come in, and he told whoever was in there he had a new story, and they just sat there in silence, or stood there in silence, whatever they do in there. But when the Doctor mentioned lots of young people get eaten, they started to play the piano again, and I thought that seems very much like Missy, because she would probably enjoy enjoy hearing about a story like that. But anyway, whoever's in there, I guess we're gonna find out soon. So then, this has been my review for episode 4, Knock Knock. Yeah, I'll be back for the next episode, Oxygen. But until then, guys, bye.